Hey y'all, I'm the Final Anomaly, and today I bring you an Endymion deck going up against the new current Tier 0 Master Duel meta. Going second, pop the opponent's entire board. They think you're out of options. Summon the best waifu in the deck. The one-card combo, Grave Shuffle, and Fusion Summon and Tearlaments are no match for this consistent diamond rank season after season Endymion deck. Master Duel introduced new waifus, only to be introduced to the mighty Master of Magic. This Pendulum deck, no, this Endymion deck is so underrated, so don't sleep on Endymions because they are disgusting. Before we get started, I do want to mention that the video got a bit long, so I will have the deck list in the description down below. If you want a detailed description, I'll link a video down below, the previous video, or I can make another one going into detail for the deck. Just let me know if you would like that. Also, we're working on a TCG deck list. Shadow does actually play this in his locals, and he wins a lot. So much to the point where I think he's even had to switch decks or try out a different deck. But anyways, y'all, if y'all want a TCG deck list, that is in the works. I've just been super busy in my personal life, got a lot going on, but we are working on that fast and furious. Y'all, please hit the video with a like, comment down below, let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're already subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed, and I will also link Shadow's Twitch channel down below. Y'all go hit him with a follow. Shadow does stream this deck all the time. He is always streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! And thank y'all so much. Let's get into the replays. Alrighty, so it's been a while since we have done an Endymion vid. Shadow, of course, is here, gonna walk us through it. Now, guys, keep in mind, we have some Tearlament replays for ya. They're just too easy against Endymions. But anyway, Shadow, walk us through it.
We are going second, so you can go fast forward.
Alright, we're gonna fast forward to this opponent's turn here. Now, this ain't Tearlaments, this is Salad here. But,
it's not Salad, actually.
Oh, it's not?
It's
oh,
wood.
What is this?
The worst nightmare.
Looks like Salad to
like,
me.
It's like Salad's older brother.
Endymions,
you're familiar with it.
Endymions are what? Wait, what the heck? Alright, I was about to say Endymions are vegan, so they eat salad. Is that a thing?
Actually,
did I say that right?
You said it right. So Endymions, you need to know math to know spell counters, so in the math mech of this duel.
So they're just alright, so Savage Dragon, interesting.
Yeah, it's a new tech, but with this new like math mech stuff, he's able to go a lot further than normal math mech stuff.
Yeah, this is quite interesting.
And he's about to end the turn, so you can take off the thing.
Alright. So here's what we're going up against. So did he search Super Factorial? That was a bit fast for me.
I think he did.
Yep. So he's got a face down Super Factorial. He's gonna get to draw a card here, so potential hand trap, another negate. He'll have a negate, a pop, and discard. This is actually a pretty good board.
Yeah, it's really dangerous to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Let's see what you got, Shadow.
To get to draw more, first thing we do, we want to be able to trigger Cerberus, but we want to use Citadel so we can get counters. One thing we don't like is if Cerberus gets negated, we basically lose. It's one of the most fragile things, and he negates it already. And it's really big liability to have Cerberus clogging up the zone, but we're still going to be trying to go through here. We use our Mash Dewey, which is our best spell, and he Ash.
He's got an Ash too, yep.
Our two best searches in the entire deck just got negated. We're not quitting yet. We use Desires, so we can see what we draw. We get Blue Boy and a Start. We're not going to trigger Blue Boy yet, because we know what his threat is down. So we trigger this, see if we can Pendulum Summon first.
Alright.
He triggers his Super Factorial. Got 3 stuff down.
Called by the Grave would be nice right now.
Yeah, unfortunately the Yu-Gi-Oh God didn't bless me with that today.
24 Called by the Graves, and he didn't draw a single one.
Actually, it's 27.
Oh, 27 Called by the Graves.
Exactly. Now he's got get rid of 2 of my cards and a negate. Do that. And a negate.
Alright, just real fast. What have you played through so far? A negate, an Ash, 2 pops,
negate, Ash,
a discard.
2 moves. and another negate here. So this is about 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. If you count locations, send 2 as 2 disruptions. If you send 2 cards, this is be 5 stuff so far.
Let's keep that in mind, y'all.
4 stuff so far. He's got a 5th negate here.
Playing through a lot here.
I'm gonna use this right now to remove 3 counters. He's gonna negate it. I tried doing this to voice that out. This is the 5th disruption. The Dragon Ash, build 2, and the negate. We got Blue Warrior. Get ourselves this knowledge. We actually banished secrets. This is why we got knowledge. We get Endymion and Bestiary. Fortunately, Magister is not once per turn. He's only once per summon. So even though he negated the first one, we can use it again. We summon Magister. He's once per summon, but he's once per occasion of summon. So we can summon 2 of them with 1 summon.
Oh, you're about to pop everything.
Yep, Endymion's one of the best main deck boss monsters.
Called by the guys. Oh,
even if I had an Endymion in graveyard, it still wouldn't negate it because this is a spell effect, and only his monster effects would be negated.
This is disgusting.
So even though we have 2 of our best cards negated, we still get void wipe everything. He can protect twice. The Balinx and his monster. Yeah, we're not done yet.
We know who's coming. Waifu, baby.
Oh, life. Exactly. Now, even though Cerberus effect is negated, we're still gonna just, change it out with each other. Still gonna draw. Doesn't really matter as much. We're gonna use Jackal King. And when Cerberus back on the field. Get this for the extra counters. We can use Cerberus effect, moving 4 counters. Finishing his card. And now we have enough of games, and he just scoops it up.
That's disgusting. You played through a lot there and still popped this entire board. Did he have any cards left in his hand?
I think like 1 or 2 maybe, but it's not just play through everything, but we had enough for games just in that same turn that we played through 5 disruptions.
That's disgusting, guys. Endymions versus Salad Math Mech shenanigans. And guys, Endymions they're vegetarian. They like to eat salad all the time.
Eat salad for breakfast.
Alrighty, y'all. So Endymions are back. We got a match going second, y'all. Can y'all guess who it is against? Let's take a look. And it's Tearlaments.
Everyone's favorite watery girls.
So luckily, y'all, Shadow's here with us, and he is playing Endymions. As you know, Tearlaments are no match for the Mighty Master. He gets all the waifus. That includes Tearlaments. All right.
Endymions was beating Ishizu Tier in TCG without Electrumite. Keep in mind, with Electrumite, you can imagine he could go a little better.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Mighty Master gets all the waifus. He pops all the waifus too.
True.
All right. So what does the opponent have here?
So, a lighter fight, if I pop my card effect, he summons himself and then can pop a card. And also, if he summons a monster at all, he gets to spin a card I have back into the deck. Which is like, basically Unicorn, but regardless. And Rukalos says that if I were to activate a card or effect that would summon a monster, he just negates it and destroys it.
So he's got a pop, a negate, a spin, pretty much a solemn judgment, and then this is probably this face down negate back here.
You can imagine.
So that's a pretty decent board. All right, how do you play against it? Oh, what did he activate? Gravekeeper's Trap.
Get me to pause. So he just discarded Exchange with Spirit. I'll look at the card. Look at what the trap says on his field.
If both players have this one here, let's see. While Exchange of the Spirit is in your graveyard, your opponent can activate the effects of cards in the graveyard or special summon monsters from the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Gravekeeper Trap once per turn. During your main phase, you can discard 1 card, add 1 Gravekeeper or Earth Fairy monster from your deck to your hand. During your opponent's draw phase before this normal draw, if this card is already face up on the field, declare 1 card name, look at that card, and if it was a declared card, send it to the graveyard. Okay?
There's a lot. The main thing is, though, is that if any other deck here, I was playing like any other deck, like Heroes or like Witchcrafters, I couldn't summon from the graveyard at all, and I also can't activate graveyard effects at all. Essentially, Necro Valley meets Wink 4 that you keep seeing. attach and you can't activate cards affect the graveyard. Endymions aren't affected by neither one of them because they don't use any graveyard effects. So,
Yeah, guys,
they will really give this format.
This is actually a great matchup here, just considering this card doesn't do anything to Endymions. Alright.
It goes over as a Guido. First thing I do is summon in one of my favorite zones. Which means... Anima.
Oh, you're gonna bait anything here? Maxi, wow. Oh, you got called by the grave.
Exactly. That one card in his hand gets to go full combo and then Max sees me. Like, no, you don't.
Yeah, that's crazy. Full combo plus Maxi. Master Duel wants Tearlaments to win.
You gotta sell the money. You just take the monster and then draw 2. Thank you! There we go, we get a Void. Now we can actually trigger Serve It without even needing to trigger a Bestiary. I move 3. We're gonna get Jackal King just in case he's got like something he needs to trigger. I'm like, nope, we have an answer now. You don't have to be, without a response. We're gonna remove 3 right now so we can get Magister. And the moment we activate Magister, we basically replace those 3 counters. 2 on Jackal King, 1 on Jackal. Which means you can summon another one. And we go Endymion. And if you count the counters, we have 7 counters on the field.
That's disgusting. You're just popping everything all the time.
Now pause it quick. So, the Collider Heart says when he's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, she can summon herself and then send a Tearlament card from deck to graveyard. Which means you can fusion summon anything, and also when she's summoned, she gets to spin a card on the field back to the hand. Minor Heart on the field says that when he's sent to the graveyard, he can summon himself and then send a Tearlament card from his hand or field to graveyard. So if I pop both of them, he can chain block his fusion monster with his Minor Heart, and now he just summons a monster, sends a card, and then he can spin a card, do all this whatnot. So the way I avoid this is I actually just pop, I'll play it. The way I avoid this is I don't pop the Minor Heart.
Oh, okay, no chain blocking.
Chain block? That means I can just use Jackal King to negate.
That's when you gotta know the play, guys. So don't blame the deck. You gotta know the play.
Yeah. And also don't get trigger happy. Because I freaked out when I saw this and my finger slipped. Yeah, you're not supposed to negate Igido. The moment I activated Jackal King, I realized, oh crap, no, I'm not supposed to do that. Can I take it back?
He's gonna get the effect anyway.
Yeah, it was a misclick. It wasn't even like I didn't know. And now, 1, 2.
That's rough.
3.
That's rough.
And 4.
Hey, was that Mighty Master?
Looked like it, didn't it? But no.
Almost thought that was Mighty Master for a second because he gets all the waifus.
Oh, come on. Keep in mind, I've already negated twice. Yeah, it's a bad joke.
just because you can negate, guys, don't mean you have to. Look what it cost him.
Oh, it was a misclick. The moment I activated Jackal,
it was a misclick.
Don't worry, we'll still win this game. Now he gets to summon 2 monsters back. Kalos gets to search anything. And to scream, follow up for next turn, but there will be no next turn.
So is this your turn or is it their turn? I'm confused.
Yeah, exactly. I summon Jackal King and he triggers Dracov's Pelly immediately. I'm like, wait, that was a misplay. Why would you do that?
Oh, you're gonna
get to pop him. He wanted me to use the monster effect.
Oh, okay.
Wanted to really.
He baited you.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. He gets his mill 3. Jacob's Pelly is negated, but he still gets to fuse.
Yeah. I guess they play on their turn and your turn.
You get 2 colors back on the field. Like, okay, I negated 3 times with Jackal King, keep in mind. All 3 times. Still, he can only negate the card effect that would summon, not the inherent summon of a linked monster.
I'm having Flunky's flashbacks.
Yeah, play on your turn.
Yeah.
Now we get both scales back, because he pops Servant, because she has an effect that puts herself back in the scale. But Magister is covering one of Electrumite's own.
Did you Pendulum Summon already?
Did it all without Pendulum Summon. Every summon you've seen, there's no Pendulum Summon. 22 counters.
Hold up! Alright. Guys, if you're having counter problems, just talk to Shadow.
Exactly. Who are the counters? triggered, we're close. Now we're on to our 4th Jackal King negate of the turn. The 4th time I negated during my turn.
Shadow's got 99 problems, but a counter ain't one. No, another bad joke. Alright.
Need to resolve to get back to Cerberus because he milled it to the graveyard. Compliments of Vegito. To summon that, I'm like, I'll let that go through. But Rhino Heart has a graveyard effect, so instead of banishing Confusion, I go for the Rhino Heart, so he can't use the effect.
Banish him.
Now, Cerberus is in the graveyard, was in defense position, just using to go into active mode. And I still got a negate with Jackal King, in case he's got one more trick up his sleeve. I have my 5th monster negate my turn.
Poor guy is getting all the smoke right now.
Never mind, this is still turn 2. This is my first turn. This is an OTK with 5 Jackal King summons and Endymion.
That's GG's, I told you guys, Mighty Master gets all the waifus.
Exactly. Mighty Master gets all the pops.
Alrighty, y'all. So we got another Endymion match against, you already know what. I'm going to spoil it for you. It's Tearlaments, if you didn't already guess. But we get to go first.
Might as well be going second because we don't really have the best of hands. Had a struggle with this kind of hand, so like, okay, we could probably go for this. We have enough to trigger our servant, but it's a really fragile hand. We call with a grave, but we lose to an imperm. I was thinking, do I go for Endymion or Jackal King? I chose to go for Jackal King because I wanted to get more counters on my field to trigger Institution. Instead of playing around imperm.
Is the main goal here Electrumite?
Yeah, well, the main goal of that is to keep Jackal King on the field to get as many counters, and then use Institution to search the scales we need. I could have played around like an Imperm or anything, but I thought that it would be for the best to get as many counters as possible, and Jackal King was hard to go for that.
Okay.
We move this counter once, because if we're going to go into Electrumite, we want to pop Jackal to get back Servant, and then we have 4 counters at the board. So we're going to go for here, we're going to try to go for full combo. But we're just hoping, like, no Imperm, please, no Imperm.
So if he Imperms you here, what do you have left? Pretty much just to Pendulum Summon?
Well, yeah, there's that, but I have nothing in the extra deck to Pendulum Summon. So if he Imperms me, I could also go Electrumite and Jackal King into Selene. Selene would get summon counters, and then I would use Endymion to summon itself. So it would be Selene and Endymion. That's one play, but I was kind of thinking, I think monster negations are more important. I would just stay with Jackal King and Electrumite.
Alright, does he have the Imperm?
Yes, he does.
He's got the Imperm, guys. I don't see these replays before we record it, okay? So all of it is a surprise to me too. Alright, I didn't think he was gonna have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
he's got the
Imperm. Alright, what happens next?
We just decided we made face it and pass it.
So all you have then is a Called By and a Monster Negate. That's it.
Yeah,
right.
I could have gone for more with Endymion, but like I decided not to, and then he Impermed.
So, you know what? Second Imperm. Okay, this could be a good thing and a bad thing, though.
Now we just have Call by the Grave. Completely up to
Oh, okay, you see? Okay, well, he sends a trap.
Yeah, that trap adds any Tearlaments monster at all. So that's full combo.
And then, of course, he also has, yeah, of course.
And he gets to mill 5. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Alright, Called by the Grave came in clutch, but of course he has a Guido at 2. Of course he has Medora. Alright, of course.
And it's a pretty long turn, so you can actually fast forward.
Alright. Called by the Grave did come in clutch there. I forgot he had the Tearlament.
Infusion summon whatever you want. Just Garuda, which is a 1-card combo essentially. Gets to add Merly, and now he gets to send himself to the graveyard, summon Merly, and then he gets to mill 8. Mill 5 and mill 3. And he sends another card that can mill 5, and he gets to search any trap. And that is a basically Imprim continuous every turn. He gets to summon Rukala with his Royal Whale Flex. Just like, okay, he's probably got this in the bag or something. He summons my Jackal King. No one's ever Dark Tried me before. It's so intrusive.
He wanted to flex on you. I would too. I don't blame him.
It banishes Summons again.
I'm pretty sure everybody that plays in my tourneys would know.
Someone's Goddess that negates me.
Wait. He couldn't go for game?
I think it's because I had too many high attack monsters, but he still summoned Goddess. I think people were in chat because I was doing this live. It commented about why he didn't go access code. But, you know.
Does he have access code is the question.
I didn't actually check.
Yeah, it would have been good
right
to
now,
check.
We don't really... Okay, he's about to end the turn. So, basically, we don't really have much of anything.
Yeah, this is a rough comeback. I'm going to tell you one thing, though. If he didn't go access code, he probably didn't have access code.
Probably not. So you're take it off? This is a good top deck.
Yeah,
I actually summoned Jackal first. Because I want to get counters to see if I can trigger Endymion. You want to take it off, Password?
Alright.
You paused it. You paused it.
Yeah,
take it off, Password.
Yeah.
Right, we get Citadel, we want to make sure we get as many counters as we can. Then he uses this card. It negates Jackal King, and then he gets to summon, gets to send Graveyard, and he can fusion summon again. Summon for 3, which means he gets to shuffle any card that we control back into the deck.
You got rid of those counters, too.
Yep.
Yeah,
he pops our Endymion, so we can't even go for the pop anymore. Like, okay. We use this, pop it, get the counters, and we get 4 more counters. Which means you can move 3, get ourselves 7 back. Get Jackal back. Because we want to be able to go for Cerberus to banish his Wukalos. But, yeah. Removes everything he can to set my Jackal face down. Like, that's fine, that's fine. We're still in this. I'm not giving up. Upstart?
Oh, come on! I'm telling you guys, the Mighty Master went back to the deck and he said, "Wait a minute, them waifus, especially with Goddess." I'm telling you, I'm onto something here.
We're using this to bait out the Wukalos, because even if he destroys it, we still have enough on Endymion. And he lets it go through, so okay. Well, Reflection anyway. I would think his Wukalos back in our Cerberus, so we can reuse it.
That's disgusting.
Never enough. I knew Underworld Goddess couldn't be destroyed by card effects unless it's Target Her, but I still decided to target her just anyway. We get 3 counters. It's a summon his card back
now,
and then send it to him.
People could say that Mighty Master draw was pretty clutch, right? Or was it a search?
Well, I drew it, but I wasn't really terribly worried, because a lot of cards in my deck could be really good draws.
Of course,
I was going to trigger Servant anyway.
Well, keep in mind, guys, it was destined to be Mighty Master since the beginning of this, and probably going to title it somewhere in the title or thumbnail or at the intro where Mighty Master gets all the waifus. It was just meant to be. He needed to get back in that action.
I actually had the Millennium Puzzle, and I willed it to the top of my deck.
Yeah. Is it the Millennium Puzzle or the Millennium Eye?
The Millennium Puzzle. A Tem can will any card he wants to the top of his deck. Millennium Eye means it's Pegasus. He just
so it's not the heart of the cards. What a cheater!
Exactly. That's how that very last episode was. He just adds any card he wants, and yeah, he just surrenders because he knows I got it. I can go into Selene. I can go to Access Code. I can go to Underworld Goddess. A lot of things I can do there, and he just says, "Nope, nope, I'm done. Nope."
Tearlaments, y'all, just too easy. Alrighty, so another match with Endymions. We get to go first. Shadow, walk us through it.
We go this, and it's not a good hand again. Starting to break our hand, but we still have some sort of plays because we can search Jackal. We can actually put Jackal into the extra deck as well, which lets us trigger Jackal King. But even though we summon, we still get 2.
Oh wait, you have you can actually negate this, right? Do you? Oh, you don't.
Oh, I can't. I don't have Jackal King. Jackal King has to be on the monster zone.
I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah.
Go to Tribute 3, summon Jackal King. We're still gonna try our best here. Tribute Magister. It's like, you know what? I'm going for it.
So Maxi challenge here.
See how much we can get. We already have like almost nothing. Like he's got an Imprim as well, right?
Oh my goodness, okay.
So not only do we just give him 3 cards, but we don't even get our best card. Like, okay, whatever. Get to summon 2 negates still, but he's got 7 cards in his hand.
So 2 effect negates, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Versus 8 cards? 7 cards? 8 cards.
Yeah, 8 cards is just rough, and this is a 1-card combo deck, so it's pretty annoying. And then he gets to mill 5. Actually, he gets to mill 8. And then...
Golly.
Okay, let me negate that. Oh, actually that's negated there, but I still have my 1 Jackal King on the field. I think he was trying to bait out the last Jackal King negate with this card, which says when he is fusion summoned, he gets to shuffle a card on the field into the deck. If I negate it with Jackal King, he gets to summon himself back and send a Tearlament card to the graveyard, so I decided not to negate it.
Wait, did you just end his turn there? Oh.
For some reason he attacked the other one. I think he thought that it was
guys,
like another
let me know in the comment section, guys. Is it just me, or this card being at 1 since Tearlaments came out has shown up so often in people's opening hands? Please do not tell me it's just me that thinks that. Let me know in the comment section if y'all think that. I hadn't seen this card in the opening hand so much as I do now with Tearlaments. It's ridiculous.
1 stands for 100%.
Exactly, 100% of the time. Well, at least the battle phase is over, so you survive.
I was like, okay, we may have a chance here. He gets to have all of his name, which is like... And he gets to mill 8 anyway.
Alright, so he's just getting everything right now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Extra negate.
Negates Electrumite effect immediately, so he can negate another thing during my turn. Now I can't even use Electrumite to recycle things.
Elf as well. Oh, okay, Cyberstein, okay.
Yeah, he's got the Stereo out.
If everything that he had wasn't already enough, guys, isn't this? I don't know. I'm not. You know, like I don't run Endymions like Shadow does, but is this like an auto GG's?
Usually it is if I have nothing on field. When I saw Exterior hit the field, I'm like, we may be bad. We may be out of luck. We may. Yeah.
That's rough.
Usually it's an auto GG.
All right, so real fast, what do we got? He's got a negate. He can negate spells and traps. That's really nothing.
Also, okay, he can negate any spells, and his Sprite Elf, if you look at Sprite Elf, he can summon a level 2 in the graveyard, and if he has a level 2, which he does merely, he can trigger his Collider Heart, level 9, to shuffle a card I control back in his deck. He's got a negate, monster negate with his Magister Pelia, infinite spell negates with his Exterio, and if I get rid of his Fairy Snow, he can summon it back and then send a card.
Alright, y'all, so how is Shadow gonna play through this? Would you guys have surrendered? Shadow never surrenders.
No way.
Let's take a look and see. We gotta believe in Heart of the Cards here. Now, is this Heart of the Cards?
No, not necessarily, no. It's like, it's just a filler card, like, okay, we just drew a card, now let's do our turn.
Alright.
Summon Merly. He's gonna, from this 2, he's gonna mill 3, and if he doesn't hit anything, they're all spells. So he doesn't get to shuffle, which means Collider Heart is turned off. So then we summon Magister. We get a Link 2 and 2 monsters. We just go for Active Code.
He's got 2,000 life points. Alright.
I would just do that. Just, you know, pop you before you can do anything. And I think I win.
Wow. Alright, y'all. Let me know if y'all would have truly gave up there. Guys, I'm sorry, that tournament player outplayed himself. That's what he gets for playing Cyberstein. That's what he gets for playing Cyberstein. If he hadn't played Cyberstein, I think that would have been GG's.
Well, just so you know though, in case that he didn't, if he had like more life points, I still had the Institution's effect, which means that I can remove 3 counters to get a Magister. And if I activate it, if he tries to use Exterio, I still got Jackal King for a negate, and I just Penum summon and I go for game anyway, because access code can still pop everything.
That's craziness. Alrighty, so y'all, for the people that say they don't see this deck going second enough, I don't know what that was, it kind of froze there a little bit. For the people that say they don't see Endymions going second enough, y'all, I've seen this deck go second plenty of times. Played through Dark Ruler, played through it all, y'all. So here's another match where Endymions go second. Shadow, walk us through it.
Okay. Shigino is, okay, search any tier. Which one card combo would you like to get this time?
Yeah, they got all the options in the world. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna say it right now. There's no skill in this game no more, unless you're playing rogue decks, and I mean very rogue. Because anytime you play a deck that has one card combos, everything else is free. It's ridiculous. Like, there's even deck building. I mean, you literally just need a single card. You just literally need to draw into a single card to go full combo. So even the deck building portion of it isn't even, you know, it's like there's really not strategic there. It's, I don't know. That's just how I feel about that.
Just need to draw into that card out of mines and draw 3. Then nothing. He gets to mill 8 cards now. He gets to draw a card as well because he sent his shit all card. Now he gets another 1-card combo. Minor Heart. Guy's got a monster summon negate as well. Foolish Burial, so he could get another fusion of anything he wants. Millennium's Eyes Restrict.
What did he use to fuse in? What did he use to fuse into that? Oh, because he's able to use any portion. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool.
Now he's got a monster negate, monster summon negate, as well as an omni negate face down. So they can, okay, let's go with Servant. Let's go Terraforming. Ourselves a Citadel. We could start the link counter for Servant. And then he flips his omni negate.
The negates and the stuff that he's got on the boards, are those soft ones per turns or are those hard ones per turns?
They're hard ones per turn.
Okay, the reason I ask is because, I mean, when you start popping away, they just come back to the board anyway, don't they?
True. I think Millennium Eyes Restrict might be a soft one's per turn though, if you check him out. I knew Close is a hard one's per turn.
Okay.
But
right.
Millennium Eyes, not sure.
Okay.
It negates my field spell, it negates all the counters. Unfortunately, he doesn't able to pop things with his field spell. Summon this. Right now, I'm just hoping to bait out that Rucolos, to normal summon it, so I can get to Anima to
guys,
get at.
By the way, so y'all know, this is a great baiter right here.
Anima is one of my best cards.
That is a great baiter, y'all. So if you guys are wondering why he carries this card in the extra deck, y'all, this is why. You did bait it, right? There you go. This is why he has that card in that deck.
And now he gets to fusion summon into his window.
Oh, window. Okay, that's rough.
He gets to pop my Servant. Now I'm locked out of my extra deck because Anima points upward. So I actually have to crash my own Anima so I can free up my extra monster zone. And then he negates it. But I get the counters. Out for the count? No, I'm not. 1 card left to Deviant.
Oh, but counters. You have the cat. That is gross. Oh my god. All right. All right. But
and you get summon again because Winda is locking him out of summoning.
That's crazy. That is crazy. And then you have a Spawn Trap negate too, huh?
We get Mastery. Get Jackal. Activate it, and now we have our scales back up.
That's gross.
So we just attack over both of them, and now we have 2 negates for his turn. 1 monster negate, 1 spell trap.
Mighty Master saw Winda. He had to get on that action too. That's crazy.
That's my turn again. Draw Secrets, which is pretty good. So before we go into Electrumites, we would just make sure that we could play about Ash Blossom. And we did. I was thinking after this, like, I actually should have kept Jackal on the board until now. But it was fine because we don't even need to use Knowledge. What we do instead, go into Selene immediately.
Yeah, Tearlaments, go cry.
I would have Tearlaments summoned 3 of my negates back on the board for game right there in 1. So.
That was Endymion's going second?
I was going second, yes. And versus 4 negates. His Rucolos is Linkuriboh, and his 2 back row, as well as a field spell that popped my card. There was 5 disruption. I still popped the board.
That is nuts. Alrighty, y'all, that's gonna be it for the replays. Thanks again, Shadow. I know it's been a while, y'all, since have we done any Endymion content. The reason is I've also been going through a lot in my personal life, so I haven't had a chance to really get with Shadow and do these. We are going to work on a TCG deck list soon, I promise. Hopefully nothing else comes up and we're able to do that pretty fast, so guys, stay tuned for that. I will not try to take as long as I have anymore on this new content. I'm really trying to push it, but just things keep happening. So anyway, Shadow, thank you so much. There is his ID. Please follow him on Master Duel. He has started a Twitch channel as well. I will link that down below, guys. Go follow him on Twitch. He streams and he's always showing the power of these Endymions live in action. So if you guys see these replays and you guys doubt, do not doubt. Everybody in the community knows Shadow's Endymions. You can go watch him live on Twitch. He's very transparent, y'all. Go check him out. He'll face you too. Really a lot of fun to go against these Endymions. But thank you so much, Shadow. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Anam, for showcasing these. It's always nice to be able to showcase them, especially against Tearlaments, a tier 0 deck that I just see everywhere. Not only that, and the tournaments online is just tier versus tier. And super glad that we actually have a deck that can compete here. Same thing in TCG. It was just Isuzu, but even without Electrumite, I could still compete. So it's always nice with Master Duel, you actually get Electrumite and more power. But it's always nice to have more replays showcase because they're all super exciting, and glad to showcase how strong this deck really is. So thanks again, Anam.
Again, go follow Shadow on Twitch. The link is down below in the description. Follow him on Master Duel. Follow me on Master Duel. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one.